So hello guys, and today we are going to be trying the Day of Virgin Beer. I've heard a lot of nice things about it. I think it's really nice. And merch plug, the Fox and Hounds King of Craft glass is the one that we are going to be drinking out of, because that is my favourite one. It's got my gin in it. It's so nice. And also a bit of a merch plug as well. We're going to be wearing our Vixen merch, go buy it, link in description. And then we got our other beers, which I would not be eating today. We got the Daya, I don't know what it's called. Got the signature brew again, I don't know what it's called. And then we got the
What do I do with D?
I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. And then we also have,
I love that.
again, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. So, thank you for watching.
So that's Violet's little intro to our. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jazzy. Ross says. So Violet's with me tonight. We've moved upstairs to be a little bit more comfortable. Can you hear us all right? Kerry's playing a bit of drum and bass in the background. She's rinsing out the bass at the back in the background. Just finishing a gin. So that was Violet's little intro. You're gonna move in, Violet, so we can see you.
That's as much as I can.
So Violet's going to come in and join me tonight. She's a little bit short. She maybe needs to. Maybe we can adjust that a little bit.
I've got whole entire pillows on here.
Have you?
Yeah.
So Violet is rocking her Sessions and Sours t-shirt. She loves a bit of brewery merch. But they all do, to be fair. They wear them to bed every night.
Before Corona, I was supposed to get one of the hoodies from Double Barrel, but then I couldn't.
Yeah, we've got loads of pub like brewery t-shirts that Violet loves wearing around the house, and they make really comfy night dresses for them. So yeah, we're upstairs today. I got a new desk delivered today, which I'm very excited about. It's nice to have deliveries at this time, isn't it? Stuff come in that you didn't expect. I also got from a very good mate of mine, Mr. Martin Walker, a lovely card and loads of amazing beer that Violet was showing you through. So we've got a couple of Dayas, which one of those is a Daya versus Verdant, which we're going to review in a minute. We got a Big Dipper from Signature Brew. I've had this one before, Martin, but thank you. It's very nice, but we'll get to that one another day. We've got a couple of Left-Handed Giants. I actually thought when the box arrived today that Left-Handed Giant had sent me a present, because it all came in a Left-Handed Giant box. I was probably hoping for too much there. But Martin, who's a big supporter of breweries and invests in a lot of them, Left-Handed Giant being one of them. Well, I've just realised that one's a Left-Handed Giant versus Verdant as well. So we've got two collabs. And then Mind Control from Left-Handed Giant as well. So we'll work our way through some of them later. But we're really going to concentrate on this one, which is the Daya versus Verdant. I know it's the wrong way around for you guys. This is High Plains Drifter Dipper, 8%. It's a big can, that. Big can, but I've got high hopes for it. Probably the two most hyped breweries in the UK at the moment. Have been for the last year or two. Yeah, they're just Daya make stunning beer, and so do Verdant. So that should be really good. But it's not always the case when two breweries come together that it becomes as good as you expect it to be. Bit of a nicer, happier stream today. Yeah, we obviously. I had a bit of a rant last night, which was about the situation with the pubs and the grants we're going to receive, and how the pub companies are trying to grab hold of all of those. There's been a lot of traction today online with stuff like that. There are a lot of people working behind the scenes to make sure that doesn't happen. One of the industry bodies has written to our pub company today, stating that we should be, and stating cases like Fuller's. I think even Marston's have done something in the last 24 hours where they've wiped out some of the rent. There's a few that are starting to fall into line and doing it. So that's the hashtag No Pub No Rent, which is doing good things on Twitter, which is great. We've had some other good news. We received our we were contacted by the council re our grant today, so we've processed that and sent that in, so hopefully that should be coming through soon. Means we can continue to pay our staff, and some of the smaller accounts that we've got outstanding, hopefully we'll get all their money and we'll be able to pay our utilities and be able to buy some beer for when we're ready to open, because we're running, you know, we had been running down the stock a little bit, and I've kept some for Growler Fills, but really we're going to have to restock the whole pub when we do reopen, and that's obviously a huge outlay, but we'll get to that. That's fine. You know, that'll be a nicer day, the day we get to reopen. Glassware, I've been trying to find a really nice glass every night for these beer reviews. Bit of sad news, I smashed that lovely Viven IPA glass the night after we did that review the other day.
How did you do that?
I put it in the glass washer with a load of growlers, and one of them fell over and smashed it. It was very flimsy, and it had been sat in our cellar for years, untouched in the corner, and then I got it out and managed to break it within 24 hours, so yeah, that's really annoying. But I do have, I think this is probably my favourite ever pint glass that's been in the UK. Really? We used to have loads of these. Again, they've all gone walkies. We took a load of them upstairs years ago to just have as our sort of pint glasses, and they got broken, but they're so beautiful. So this is a Vedette extra glass. Really nice, chunky, beautiful colours, really vibrant looking pint glass. Beer pours really nice in these, and it feels great in your hand. It's very chunky, and yeah, as a pint glass that we've seen over the years, that's probably my favourite. It's just feels right, you know, it's properly chunky. So I found one tucked away again in the corner of the cellar, washed it up for you, and yeah, we're going to put some beer in it in a minute. So what we got, Violet?
We have a Daya versus Verdant beer.
Daya versus Verdant. This is High Plains Drifter, courtesy of Martin Walker, at Walks27, I think he is on Instagram. Absolutely top bloke. Patient zero, as we were calling him for our L Trail bus. He unfortunately got a bit ill before we eventually cancelled the L Trail bus, but yeah, I don't know whether Martin actually had the virus or not, or whether he was just not very well, like a lot of us have been this time of year where you get colds and stuff anyway, isn't it? But yeah, he's doing well. He's over in Didcot now, I think. He's moved away from Caversham, but still pops in the pub, still brings me beer, and I try and find some stuff for him. I mean, it's a bit unbalanced at the moment. Martin's been giving me loads of good beer, and I haven't really had a lot to give him, but I will try and rectify that before we reopen. So yeah, that's his Higher Plains Drifter. We're going to crack this open and see what it's like.
She's got your boots. Can you get them off?
Sorry, our dog's in the background, and she is obsessed with eating anything at the moment. Shoes, dirty tissues she likes when you go on a walk. She likes to pick them up.
Just picks them up.
She's started today unplugging things from the mains and eating them.
Right.
Right.
This is her.
Oh God, that smells incredible. That's Sunny. She's got loads bigger
Yeah.
in the time that we've been shut. She's
Yeah,
very
Grandma, your owl is there.
very lanky. She's got very long, fluffy legs.
It's so funny when she sits down.
I took her for quite a long walk today, and she's starting to get to that point where she needs quite a bit of exercise because she's a cockapoo, so she's half cocker spaniel, half poodle. I forgot the name there.
She got the feisty side from the poodle.
And yeah, she's going to be one of those. She's going to need a lot of exercise, I think. We're trying to do that once a day, but she's going to start needing a bit more than that, I think. But we'll make that work. Right, so here's our lovely Vedette glass, and we have
See the glass?
this incredible
Sorry if anyone made that glass.
smelling. I mean, I can smell it from here.
Just smells like normal beer.
It does to Violet, yeah, but to some people out there,
Smells
that
like
will look at that. I mean, it's a proper Merc bomb. Daya, Verdant, they only make these sort of beers, don't they? Apart from the odd lager, they do. But mostly that's what they're known for. Big, hazy, juicy, punchy East Coast IPAs. This is a dipper, so it's 8%. It's obviously been brewed before this, so it says High Plains Drifter returns for the 2020 edition. Originally brewed as a 2017 collaboration beer with our good friends at Verdant, we have made this a once-a-year beer due to the deliciousness of this dipper. Particularly soft and juicy with Citra, Mosaic, Amarillo on the dry hop. Enjoy. Well, we're going to. Well, I am. Lovely little can design as usual. From both of those lot tend to make some really smart little can. Actually, the girl that does these for Daya, she does a lot of really good can design stuff. I'll try and remember her little Instagram thing because she did some stuff for me as well. Needs a bit of a little shout out. Yeah, drink fresh, keep cold. Well, we're trying. So that turned up today. So it smells incredible. It smells so juicy and punchy and just a proper Citra bomb. Oh yeah, very grapefruity, very grapefruity. So yeah, Citra and Mosaic, you definitely get that Mosaic bit with it, which I love. Mosaic's one of my favourite ever hops. Citra's obviously, everybody loves Citra, but Mosaic you tend to get that little, I don't really know how to describe it, I'm not very good at these beer reviews, but Mosaic, when it's in anything, I just love. It's just one of those hops that is really florally. Kerry, do you want some?
Have you got some left in the can? Or?
I've got some left in the can. Do you want to bring that glass over? There's not a huge amount
Okay,
because
I look terrible. So.
I tried to fill this pint glass.
You can come in.
Oh, is that just the dregs at the bottom?
There isn't really a lot in there. I can top you up with a little bit of that with this one.
Don't get it on your new desk.
I'm not going to get it on my new desk or my laptop,
With the
which is out.
printer at the top.
Yeah, Kerry's not
looks
overly
terrible.
happy about my new desk.
I like the desk. I already have that in my
Jasmine likes it. Violet's with
I
Kerry.
do you know what? I don't so much mind the desk. I just don't like the way it's been set up, and it doesn't really go with the room. But hey ho.
Well, I've had lots of people telling me today that it looks great.
Anyway.
Absolutely all of them are men, though, to be fair. So cheers.
I like
In the
it.
eyes.
Okay.
Got to look in the eyes. Not around the eyes. Look in the eyes. Um,
Oh, it's a bit warm for my liking. Oh, that's lovely.
Ian Clark is asking me if you not had the invite to the Spoon and 8 Ball. I think Ian Clark's been doing like an online pub every night.
Oh, no.
The dog has farted, by the way.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it stinks.
Oh, Sunny,
at
that's
least-
gross. She's got your socks now, Jasmine.
I hope she hasn't pooed because she has a habit of doing that.
Come on, let's
Obviously,
go
as a
outside.
puppy, they do that. Yeah, sorry. Ian Clark has been doing like an online pub every night on Zoom, I think, where a load of people meet up and and have a few beers. Knowing Ian Clark, that'll be quite raucous. I think he's doing karaoke tonight, so if you know him, check him out. He's a bit of a musician as well. Sorry, absolute reeks from that dog. So bad.
She's just doing a poo.
So bad.
She's got a bit of a dodgy tongue.
So yeah, today's been great. How good is it, when you, weirdly, two little things arrived today, my desk and all this beer from Martin Walker, and that's really put me in a really good mood. Obviously getting our grant sorted for the local authority.
And I'm in a really good mood because Hermes finally managed to deliver my parcels where they kept just saying we were closed and they couldn't deliver.
Carrie's
and
had
then
a
I
battle with
tweeted, I
Hermes.
resorted to a tweet, which is like my very, very last. Like I was trying to call. Anyway, no one cares.
She did a Si Hutchins strongly worded letter on Twitter.
I did.
And they immediately delivered her stuff, even though they've been saying for days. They've tried to deliver it. We've got signs all over downstairs saying come up the balcony, and they just keep saying the business is shut. We haven't been able to deliver it, or saying they've delivered it when they haven't.
But he was trying to deliver it to me down Elliot's Way. He rang me. Why couldn't he have just rang me in the first place?
Yeah.
In the very first place when he couldn't find 51 God's
She finally
Road.
got her stuff. I mean, Kerry has been unbelievably busy as well. She's up here every morning.
Hence why I look like this right now.
I mean, it might be worth. I don't know. Is it worth you doing a shout out
Well,
if you want people?
okay, so right now, I mean, everyone probably knows this already, but I'm a recruitment consultant. Look, one person's left already. And normally I recruit like business support people, but at the moment I am recruiting basically support staff for the NHS. So cleaners, basically, they're called housekeepers. So you're cleaning, you're going towards delivering meals, getting patients meal cards and things like that. So I'm recruiting them. I need loads of people. I've got 12 people working for me already, and that's just from the last couple of days. Also, we've got chefs. We have chef roles.
Yeah, if anybody wants it.
Yeah. So anyway,
lot of
if you're interested, just get in touch.
Yeah. So, serious note, she has been. She's absolutely flat out trying to recruit support staff for the NHS during this time. Obviously, it's crazy for them, and Kerry's recruiting all sorts of stuff. Not stuff that she usually does, but this is how things have changed over the last few weeks. But she's here every day, working from 7 in the morning till God knows what time at night, trying to fill these positions and get people into work. There's warehouse opportunities and stuff like that.
Oh yes, we've got a warehouse role in Bracknell tomorrow. If anyone wants it,
if anybody
let
wants
me know.
to
one.
work,
Hit me up.
Kerry's got loads of work for you. It may
I
not.
know, no one's interested.
Might not be interesting for everybody, but yeah. So if you need some work, but please do let us know. Send us a message or whatever. It's been a good day today. We've had lot of stuff turning up, exciting stuff. Lots of lovely beer turning up. It feels a bit of a more positive day. Don't want to hark on too much about what we were talking about last night. We haven't had any rows really today. We haven't killed each other, which is always good. We've had some days during this. I'm sure everybody who's stuck at home with their family sort of can feel the pain of that.
It's so painful.
Violet's bored, really bored, aren't you?
I got a knitting kit. That's how bored I am.
Yeah,
I've started knitting.
Violet started knitting. She's making people hats.
Found myself though.
Inspired by Amelia Stone.
Yeah, Amelia Stone's been doing these. They're quite cool, actually. I'm really surprised how good they've come out. But Ian Clark, not sure about that hat, Kev. From you, Ian, I'm going to say,
Excuse me.
like,
This is Vixen
How
merch.
dare you!
Ian Clark has got some of the most terrible skater boy hats the world has ever seen. Looks like you're about to drop a 1990s rap album. Again, from you. That's so rich. There you go. Violet's got rid of it for me.
Got the hat hair now.
So yeah, this is upstairs in the pub. Nobody ever gets to see this part of it.
Weirdly, people are always really intrigued.
It's kind of weird because this used to be the function room for the Fox and Hounds many years ago. A lot of people I know have been up here. My brother got married up here. Yeah, he probably wants to forget about that. But I went to christenings and weddings and stuff up here. There used to be a bar in the corner, in the far corner over there. And you'd come up the balcony stairs, which are over here. And this was the function room for the Fox and Hounds for a long time. And then it got converted at some point, and this is our front room. It's predominantly been the kids' front room as they've been growing up. It's only recently that myself and Kerry are able to use this room a bit more as the kids are growing up a bit and becoming moody teenagers and wanting to sit in their own rooms all the time. So we've just started trying to make it look. I mean, it's got some great architecture, like the windows at the end.
Oh, they're amazing.
Which go over the park are fantastic.
Go, put your head down.
We've got a brilliant view from here.
Yeah, we have a great view.
They are all single pane, old glass, and in the winter it's freezing in this room. We've obviously got balcony doors over there as well, which is another huge, big glassed area. And yeah, it's not the warmest room in the world. And also, when the pub's in full flow on a Friday and Saturday night, it's very hard to sit in here because it's so noisy. There's no really soundproofing between us and downstairs. Something we've got to work on and maybe get. It's got a crappy old carpet in here which we've just covered with loads of rugs. And at some point we're going to have to get this room recarpeted with some proper underlay and some sort of soundproofing in. Not that we're, up here that much on a Friday and Saturday night. We're generally downstairs. But, yeah, it's a big room. You maybe can't appreciate it on the side. But Violet's guinea pigs in the corner over there, which are constantly making noise and smelling.
You smell?
I smell, probably, but those guinea pigs definitely smell.
Doing tomorrow, Kevin.
I've got to go and clean them out tomorrow.
Both
it's
layers.
Like constant battle with them things. Nobody else cleans rabbit hutches or guinea pig hutches in this house. I'm the only one that does it.
Okay, and then what does everyone else do though, Kevin?
Anyway, we will skip over that very quickly before we start a family argument. Who's online? Let's have a look. Oh, Justin. Our favourite vet is on, who we have bothered for every sort of medical advice we can possibly ever do.
Oh, Sally can see herself in the mirror.
Kerry likes to ring Justin up and in a panic when something with the dog changes or the guinea pigs changes, and Justin's very good at giving us a bit of free vet advice every now and again. Very successful vet, got his own practice down south somewhere. Southampton, yeah, down that way, yeah. One of Ross's mates, good old mates. Debbie Smalley's on. Amy Roberts, hello Amy. How are you?
Who?
Amy, you know.
Yeah, no, Amy. What did you say before that?
Debbie Smalley's on.
Oh, right.
Just waving at us. People are waving. Someone's put. I need to scroll down because somebody said, "Pipe down, Keza." Oh, that was your friend Lindsay.
Oh.
Told you to shut up, which is great. Looks lovely and murky. Not one for Quino. Oh no, see, Quino loves a bit of craft now, don't you, Quino? He loves a few sours. I know. We've had that discussion. Lucas is on.
Oh,
hello, Lucas. Lucas is one of our staff that
Wales.
He's stuck up in Wales. Oh, Eve Hansra.
Oh, that's Natalie.
Is that Natalie? Oh. Greg Harris, constant battle with guinea pigs. I'm not going to read the rest of that message because it's probably not for tonight. Chan's on.
Hi, Chan. I feel like I should come and say hello.
Chan, the mix master. I haven't seen for quite a while, Chan. Yeah. Beforehand,
I haven't seen anyone for a while.
Hope you're keeping well, Chan. I saw your missus is keeping you well fed, making you incredible food. always makes me very jealous watching your little bits and bobs.
Because I don't cook anything.
Tonight.
Kerry doesn't cook, I cook.
That's absolute
Whoa.
bollocks.
Well, Mummy she makes lunch, if that helps.
Sandwiches, yeah.
Bye, Grandma.
So the kids have made us something for tonight.
Don't say it. Mummy
I'm
cannot
not allowed
hear
to tell
it.
you what it is because Mummy. I mean, it's not. You know, it's.
Well, it's
You're not allowed to say it, Kevin.
I mean, to be honest, I made half of it. To be fair, but
I came up with the idea. I found
Jasmine did come up with the idea and has made us
I went to
dessert for
Waitrose
this
and
evening.
Someone got kicked out of
Um,
Waitrose.
Yeah. So, Sophie's on. Hello, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
Sophie Stone.
I'm going to look back on this and be like, why didn't I just put makeup on?
Good. Everybody's in the same situation.
Hello, Kerry.
Hey,
Lisa
Chan.
Durkin. You
Kerry's
have
given me this
things
like
on it.
really cool little
I've given him a ring
streamer
light.
light tonight, which is like a ring light, which makes us a bit brighter and
It makes my glasses go like this.
looks a bit. You can probably see
Selfie
it
light.
in Jasmine's glasses
Michael
there.
Matthew is watching and somebody sent a beer emoji.
Yeah.
Emoji.
Talking of beer, I better drink some more of this. It's so nice. I mean, it's 8%, but it's
Oh, Grandma's
delicious.
back on. Hi, Grandma.
I thought she left. No, she's not. She's not on.
She went again.
Hi, Jenny. Sorry I've not returned to your text. I have read it and then I was in the middle of something and I will respond to your text in a bit. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got to say that to some people as well. I'm really sorry if I haven't responded to your messages.
He's been mainly asleep.
No, I haven't been mainly asleep.
Hello.
I've been getting up at the crack of
We
dawn
are
all day.
getting so many messages. Oh, no, actually, this is another thing I want to... So, the nice things that happened, we got a lovely message, obviously, from
already
Martin
said that.
Walker today. But the other day... Now, I'm going to... This is really
Donna.
bad. One of our customers, who hasn't been drinking in here that long, maybe 6 months or so, American lady called Donna, we opened our doors out onto the balcony the other morning, and on our balcony stairs was a beautiful card and a box of pastries from Waitrose, and she'd
This is appreciated.
And she also had left dog treats, which I hadn't spotted
Yeah.
until a couple of days later.
so I don't know if Donna's on face, or we haven't really connected that quickly yet, but she'd left us like cakes for the kids, dog treats for the dog, yeah, and just
So-
like such a lovely thing to do.
So if you want a little shout out, just leave us treats on our balcony every
Yeah, that's
day.
it. Just
That's
bribe
all you
us
need to do.
with stuff on the balcony. You get a Facebook Live shout out in the evening. Yeah, it's just we've had some really lovely messages from people.
No bigger.
Huge support by people in these
Not
really
yet
weird
asked
times.
things.
I know people are missing the pub.
But we can't do
We
anything
are
about
as well. It's very weird
Fixing the pub at this point.
for it to be this, you know,
that. Don't eat shoes.
it's hard.
Jasmine, she's eating shoes.
We're all asleep by 10 o'clock at night most nights.
Oh, I wouldn't say that about Jasmine.
Apart from her in the background, who doesn't get to bed
She
till
goes to bed about
3
like,
o'clock in the morning
3
every
a.m.
night.
and then wakes up at like 3
Stalks
p.m.
the kitchen eating. I made some lovely chicken last night,
She ate it all.
and she at some point ate some of it, and then threw the rest in the bin.
It was at like midnight last night.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to that for my lunch today, and it took me flipping hours to make, and
It was really good. It's a Jamie Oliver recipe.
it was a Jamie Oliver
And
recipe.
it tastes like
Like
Oh.
healthy fried chicken.
Yeah.
It's not,
It's really good.
it's not healthy, but it was baked in the oven rather than in the fryer, so it was delicious.
Yeah.
But yeah, my daughter absolutely ruined it by eating it all at 3
Beautiful.
o'clock in the morning. I mean, she's a proper teenager.
She ate it at midnight, Daddy.
Midnight, yeah. Well, I was asleep by then.
Anyway, speaking of dinner, I'm starving,
yeah, we're
Kevin.
gonna do
We're
it.
having pizza.
Again, who's
I've been working all day.
no big roll.
What does
I imagine
that
that's
mean?
bog roll, Peter Finnan.
What does bog roll mean?
Toilet roll.
Oh, no, we do have toilet
We've got
roll.
toilet roll, yeah.
I made it into a massive mountain the other day.
It was you that did
Oh, so you let your sister get in trouble for that?
Wait, no, I didn't put it on the window. I put it on the floor.
We've got a bit of toilet roll, yeah. If
I didn't put it on
Do
the
you
window.
need a roll?
anybody's desperate.
Jasmine,
But he's back in the shops now,
It's
isn't
only
it?
like £20 per roll.
I did the queuing up thing at Tesco's on Monday, and there was loads of toilet roll in Tesco's. So hopefully that sort of stupidity has ended, and yeah, people are able to get what the eggs are back in the shop, bread's back in the shop.
We got eggs.
Still no.
We got toilet rolls.
Still no flour and there was no flour. I mean, this is kind of weird. Like,
There was loads of flour in the Co-op in Caversham the other day.
who is bloody baking all this stuff?
There's
like
shitloads in
that
it.
they're going to. No, I mean we're not. We
Co-op in Caversham, there is
haven't
some.
baked anything.
That's where I bought the
Danny,
self-raising from.
you
This is
said we
really
haven't-
interesting.
Don't talk over each other. What were you going to say?
Well, we have done bacon without flour though.
Yeah, you've done baking with basically cakes.
Oh, right.
Right, so, yeah, we've
I'm
not.
not supposed to know this.
Well, we didn't use cakes. It was nothing like cakes.
Oh.
Look at this, which is lovely. Yeah. That's just so grapefruity. It really. I don't think I've had a beer that tastes that much of grapefruit without it actually having grapefruit in it.
Daddy, do you like my hat? Look
Is
at
that the Amarillo? Does Amarillo do that?
Kevin,
People who know more than me will probably
can I
tell
have a little
you.
bit more in that glass, or?
It's gone, but I have loads of other really
No,
good
I
ones.
kind of prefer a tequila.
Yeah, that's the most
I'm not drinking it, by the way.
grapefruity type beer without actually having grapefruit in it. It being like a fruity smoothie sort of one. I don't know, is it the Amarillo? People who know more than me will tell me which hop he's doing there. It's definitely not the Citra or the Mosaic, so I'd say it's got to be the Amarillo that does that. It's just real big punch of grapefruit straight away. Other than that, again, it's 8%. It doesn't taste 8%. It's very, very. I'd say if that was 5, you know, if we put that on the keg line and didn't tell people, most people would think that's about 5 to 6%.
What? How much was that?
But it's 8%.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never have said that.
Big punchy dipper, but it's yeah, it doesn't
Doesn't taste really sweet.
Doesn't taste. Yeah, it's not.
It doesn't
over,
have a really sweet taste.
Not overly sweet. Not. You know, some. I've got to say, Martin, I've had this before, the signature brew, and not to knock it, but that tastes. That's 8.6, and it tastes 8.6. It's a bit boozy. It's obviously a very different beer from that. It's not a full-on juice bomb like this is. I think that last lot you dropped me in, there was a can of that in it, which I enjoyed it, really did. I like all signature brew beers. They're always really good. Roadies like the classic 4% beer. They've changed the recipe a couple of times on
Can
Roadie.
someone just give
but-
Emma Jameson a shout out? 'Cause she's texting me.
Oh,
Hey, Emma Jameson, you got a shout out now. You should be happy.
Add up Emma Jameson.
hello, Amma Jamma. How's
Miss her.
we miss you loads.
You're a doppelganger.
I miss her.
I was watching a video where people were talking about Abu Dhabi the other day.
Abu Dhabi.
It's Abu Dhabi.
And,
Dhabi.
it really
Abu Dhabi.
made me think of
Abu
Emma.
Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Sorry, Em. Yeah, that. There's loads of people we're missing. Like, you don't get to see and interact, and people like
That's
Emma.
why we should do it on Instagram.
Emma's like a extended member of our family. She just
She
come-
leaves us food.
when the pub's like
She
cra-
does leave us. She hasn't for a while though.
she does bring us food,
Yeah.
and also like when
She
the
gave us
pub
bread the other
sometimes
day.
you don't always want to be downstairs on a Friday and Saturday night, and sometimes it's nice to just come up and sit away from it a bit. And Emma's one of them. She'll just come up and sit up and drink ridiculous amounts of prosecco with us. And
Well, now it's champagne.
oh yeah,
Aldi
we've
champagne.
managed to switch her to champagne.
And then Jasmine will drink all the prosecco.
It's Aldi champagne, by the Aldi. It's not like
Jasmine will drink all the prosecco that that Emma
Jasmine
did
likes
mention.
Jasmine likes prosecco.
Weirdo.
Yeah, she did drink some of our.
I don't
champagne.
like champagne, prosecco, beer, wine,
Give it time, Violet. Honestly, you're
vodka.
just you're a bit too. We don't offer you vodka, do we? Obviously not. But Oh. So, well, should we have one more of these?
I think you
Kevin,
should do
I'm
that.
literally going to die of starvation.
Yeah, and I will make our dinner after that. But
Have you tried that one yet, Daddy?
Jazz, do you want to go and put the pizza and the garlic breads in the oven?
Daddy, this one's really
They're all out, ready to...
Daddy, this one's really cool.
Yeah, we might do this one
I
as
really
well.
like the cover on
okay,
that
well,
one.
Is the oven preheated?
If the oven's preheated,
Yeah, it is.
if you go and put the pizza and the garlic bread in, then that's
Daddy,
your dinner taken
Garlic bread
care
doesn't
of.
take as long as
We've got lots of toilet rolls.
Daddy, who designed that?
I don't know who designed these ones.
That's so good.
It is really nice. Kerry and Sophie made a load of little frames out of some really good can art that we've dotted around the pub, and I think that's one that we would frame. I think
You
it's
have to
really,
Yeah, I
really
love
nice.
it. We have to.
Daddy, you have to frame it.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? And I don't know what it is about it, but it's
It's
very
an
smart.
alien, I think.
I would like some too.
So we're going to try this one as well. So this is, whereas that was Daya Verdant, this is Left-Handed Giant versus Verdant.
Why is Verdant in everything?
Left-Handed Giant, another one of those who make
Because
incredible
they're bloody good.
incredible pails.
You give me chills
Their
when
brew,
you're back.
their new brew pub in Bristol is just insanely good, and I really like what they did with it. So it used to be like it was the old Courage's Brewery, which is out of Reading. So Simmons originally, and then Courage's, and beer used to go up and down the canals from Reading to Bristol. They had one site in Bristol, one site in Reading, and Left-Handed Giant, when they crowdfunded, they bought this site in Bristol, right in the heart of Bristol, and which was an old brewing site, and put a brew pub in it. It's visible from, you can see it so well, it's so beautifully done. Big glass fronted, right next to the Millennium Bridge. So you come across the Millennium Bridge and literally straight in the door of Left-Handed Giant. They've done that incredibly well, and they've got a pizza thing out of there, and I think they've just converted upstairs a bit, and they've got some like games rooms upstairs as well. And if you're in Bristol, it's well worth it. It's
After
worth a shout.
the
Yeah,
closures.
when after all this, it's kind of weird because like 5 o'clock, it's just full of office people. Really, it's a bit weird. Like it's not that time of night you really want to go, but at other times, later on at night, it becomes a bit more cool and yeah, quite a fun place to hang around. Oh, we've lost the dog, have we? Oh, Jasmine's gone. She'll have took the dog with her. The dog will be cleaning the kitchen floor at the moment, eating any old scrap of crap she
Mummy
can find.
wants some of that
Right,
one.
so though this one is Left-Handed Giant versus Verdant. This is not quite as crazy. This is
Hopefully
brewed
you like it though.
up late in. Oh, this is a stout. I didn't realise.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, this is even more bonkers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Read it.
we may have made a mistake here, Kerry.
I've made a mistake.
Who's
that
Made a
from?
mistake.
I've
So
made a
this
mistake.
is
10%.
this is Left-Handed Giant Verdant. This is Up Late Imperial Stout with hazelnut and vanilla.
I don't mind that. I don't mind it in a beer as long as it doesn't taste like peanut.
I thought this was another pale.
It's fine.
We need some new glasses. We've got some of our those ones in the
She's not
kitchen.
allowed in
Can
the
you go and
kitchen.
grab them? For
Go
us?
get them. Go and
You're
get two.
not allowed in the
Go
fridge.
and get two Fox ones then.
But I'm-
Two of those in the cupboard in the
Just don't go in the fridge.
Violet doesn't.
No,
wanna
because
get
look,
up
I'm
and go.
literally glued to the chair.
I can't really put that in that. That would be weird. I thought they were all pales. I didn't read the labels on them. But this is actually a Imperial Stout.
You'll still eat it, right?
Yeah, I didn't really expect to be drinking a 10% beer
I.
straight after an 8%.
You're gonna be drunk tonight.
We might be a little bit, yeah.
Because 10% is like the highest, right?
They go up and up and up,
Isn't
but
10%
yeah.
illegal?
Illegal? No.
Isn't 100% legal to sell in pubs? Illegal to sell in pubs?
No, there's, I mean, yeah. Well, no. Nobody, 100% alcohol will burn your mouth off.
Yeah, so it's
It'll
illegal.
clear
to
your
sell
lungs
drugs.
out and
Give her to me now.
What, jalapenos?
No.
no. Oh, Jasmine, by the way, the other day tried to do her schoolwork, and they do her cooking show, and she asked for a chili, so I gave her a jalapeno, and she licked it. And for about 2 hours afterwards,
I cried.
spent her time crying. You know, look, Kerry's trying to get the merch in. Our little fox.
Our dog is merch.
As Violet said earlier, here's the king of craft. Here's the merch, the king of crafts.
I've got punch.
So these are our 2/3 glasses. We've been talking about glasses. These were made by Festival Glass as well. They're printed on both sides, and we've made them third, half, and 2/3 marked. So they're incredibly handy in the pub for craft beer. If I had one complaint about them, if they were like, so where's
They're
that?
weirdly shaped.
No, that's the shape I love. If they were just a tiny bit chunkier, I'd love them. Really love them. Like the the Vedette glass we've been using. Just a
Wait, can
bit
we go
more
down
bulk
the
about them would be great.
I think that is the one.
No, it's
Right.
the top.
So we're going to drink this beer now as well. Bloody hell.
Don't do it, just leave it.
I'm
So-
doing it. It's really annoying me. I really want to see any comments and stuff.
There's no new comments.
Yes, there is. Look, that. Can I buy
So that's for
Sunny?
you, Kerry?
No,
Look
you
at
cannot buy
that.
Sunny. Sunny is our dog.
We got a little bit stuck on the comments, so we didn't see anyone.
Yeah, sorry, we've missed all the comments. For some reason, I think we touched it and then everybody's comments have disappeared. So if anybody's been asking questions, I'm really sorry. We have-
Exotic Kev, the Tiger King sequel.
Yeah. Everybody be watching that, Tiger King?
Oh,
how,
it's just
how
so-
brilliant is that? It's just the
I
most...
agree
that
with
the one
Violet.
about-
I agree with Violet for Prime Minister.
Violet
Oh, here we go.
Prime
No Bogwell. Okay,
Minister.
Violet from Prime Minister. Nico said, and then Sophie agreed. Hannah then agreed.
Lots of
Dan's
board-
watching. Hey Dan.
Exotic Kev.
Go to the exotic. Go to exotic Kev for the flower is what Chan wrote, which is where that came
Exotic.
from. Exotic.
What about that show where the tiger
There
like
you
bit
go.
off someone's arm off? I saw the trailer.
Tim Lloyd's enjoyed the
hello,
new
mate.
reviews. So
That's
it's
why you should all come to my Zoom pub. We'll try that later, mate. We'll
you have
just
to
see if
let
we
us
can get in
know.
that.
I love the addition of Violet presenting. Hey Violet.
Yeah, we're just having a quick look at the
Did
comments
not get as
because
much clout yesterday.
there's so
Yeah,
many
we've done
and we're
better,
just trying to
and
get
I'm
through
cute,
'em.
and I'm just kinda.
The best documentary series ever.
There we go.
Oh, you're talking about Tiger King, not this. That's okay,
Obviously.
Charles.
Cheers.
So this is a
Oh,
10% bloody Verdant and
Oh my god, it's lovely. It's really nice.
LHG
That is like
Imperial Stout.
that is pudding in a glass. That really is. It's really good.
'Cause it's like
I would say it's a little bit reminds me a little bit of Lervig 3 Bean, but with a bit more of a coffee chocolate flavour at the end, like a bit more of a bitterness to it.
Oh, yeah,
but
it's
it
very-
has got that Lervig 3
I'm really-
Bean vanilla-y. You can taste the vanilla. You
I'm
can-
really surprised you like that because it is quite hazelnutty.
I don't think it's hazelnutty at all.
Don't tell her
And you're not. Kerry's got a weird thing about nuts.
she hates them.
We're not gonna make any jokes about that.
Put one back in her suitcase
Stop.
so she could try
Stop
it. If Violet ate a piece.
Before we even start,
Refreshing.
that's bloody hell. That's bonkersly good.
That's so good.
Oh, was that the guy that was on last
don't
night
really-
who did not agree with your
You
beer?
really don't think Left-Handed Giant and Verdant make an Imperial Stout,
So good though.
but yeah, it's really good.
Hi, Claire.
Ian Clark would love that. That's one for you.
Hello,
Yeah.
whoever
You'd be all over
Gareth
that.
Epps is. I have no idea who
Oh,
you
Gareth
are.
Epps is back. Hey, Gareth.
I look like a redhead in this lighting.
Very coffee, very hazelnut.
It's really good. I can't really taste the hazelnut. I don't
I
know what he's
can.
talking about.
I can,
I can
but-
taste like dark chocolate. So it's like the 3 Bean, but with like a real
Hey,
bitter
Jeff.
dark
But yeah,
chocolate
really,
taste at
really,
the end.
really dark chocolatey. Yeah.
And it smells incredible. Like
It's pitch black like tar, like absolutely
Tar!
crazy.
Tar is disgusting.
Did you put the pizza in, kids?
Yes, I did.
Daddy,
Cool.
I love eating tar.
Oh my god, she did the laugh that Violet does her.
Don't unplug stuff down
Don't
there.
unplug anything.
What are you
Not unplugging
doing?
it, that thing.
Leave it, it's a guest part.
Yeah. So I just was gonna.
We're not stopping it, are we?
We're not stopping. I was just gonna show
A real close up.
people my little desk setup here. I'm gonna switch this round.
Don't show people our living room.
No one else likes it.
I'm not. So this is my new desk that got delivered today. Violet, can you get your hands out?
No.
That's a selfie light.
That's my selfie light that Kerry put on my 3 foot high and rising album, which actually did help tonight. Yeah, turn up. It's all reclaimed wood and bits of steel, which I love.
Table, but not quite.
Looks great. There's my
Off like his.
monitor in the background, which is loading some stuff,
This is what
and
Mummy
all the
hates.
beer that Martin Walker sent me.
This is
So
what
yeah,
Mummy
that's
hates.
my little desk setup.
Daddy,
While we look at the rest of
are
the.
you doing one tomorrow?
What should we do tomorrow? Do you have a theme for tomorrow, Violet?
That again.
Maybe we should cook with beer. Should do some sort
I
of.
might do a
beer
cooking one night. I love a bit of cooking.
Why don't we do like a beer batter?
Can I do an
with fish?
imitation of you again?
Oh, actually making
Tomorrow.
fish and chips right properly is
Properly, like,
quite
let's get some
hard.
fish.
I'll be
It
honest.
is hard, but it's good when you
It's
like
like-
put the effort in.
You can make it really, really easily,
Can I have...
and it's kind of rubbish. Or you, like people who make proper
that
beer
girl's
batter.
started again.
No, you can't.
Or either that or Kevin has.
Yes, we
haven't.
will host
It was
again
odd.
tomorrow.
We
Don't
might do something again tomorrow.
Hopefully.
No, I won't let them back on because they're both massive pain in the arse. But yeah, can I have that De La Soul album? No, you can't.
I think Daddy
I
likes it.
bought that Kevin for his
That's-
40th birthday,
That's
didn't I?
possibly my favourite album.
Oh no, I didn't. I
ever.
got it for Christmas.
De La Soul, absolutely brilliant. Have you been able to hear the drum and bass in the background that Kerry's been banging out?
It's only left over from my PE with Joe because I can't stand his voice, so I have to put some drum and bass on to drown him
I
out.
hate his voice well.
What's that? P with Joe Wicks?
Yeah. To be fair, he
Oh,
does a
I
good
hate
job.
that. Never do it.
Yeah.
Why is
She's
that
never
on
done it. She's
TikTok?
never done exercise in life. She doesn't know what she's talking
Mummy,
about.
Jasmine's filming TikTok.
Right, anyway, I'm starving. Can I have my chicken stir
Yeah, I
fry?
better go and make dinner now, I suppose. But thank you very much again. Lovely
Nice
day
to see
today.
everyone.
Really nice.
And if anyone knows anyone that wants to work for the NHS, then just give me
Just
a
hit
shout.
Kerry up,
Even
yeah.
if you're not interested, but you know someone who might be, let me know.
No. What
Yes,
do you
me
want
and
to
Violet are hosting tomorrow.
What
No,
do you
no.
want
Two
Don't worry.
people have been like, yes, yes.
Yeah, we hate it as well.
I hate PE with Joe.
So goodbye, guys. We're gonna say goodbye to the Beatles.
What's
You
that,
know, say goodbye to them. Say goodbye to Del Rey album that we're gonna sell on
Del
the
Rey.
Etsy shop. We're gonna say goodbye to these because we're gonna go chuck them in the bin.
Oh,
'cause I
Moody
don't
was
like
asking
them.
me earlier what make my headphones are. I don't remember. I bought them, but they're really, really good.
It should say on the top, Daddy.
It doesn't say. Oh no, does it? Oh yeah, Corsair. They're Corsair headphones.
So
Moody.
tell them that.
They're incredibly good. The microphone, if you comes off, you can use them as normal headphones. They're Bluetooth. They got a good battery life. And then if you're gonna play games with your mates, you can put your microphone back in, and away you go. They're very, very nice. They're very comfortable. I bought them for myself.
And
Oh no, I didn't actually. You bought them for me, didn't you, Kerry? In the end,
Yeah.
I was going to
think
buy
you
them,
did.
but I'm really hard to buy for. So Kerry
They were kind of for
actually
your birthday, I think.
ended up buying them.
Christmas.
Christmas. Kerry ended up getting them for me.
we've got
They're-
so many Christmas
They're
presents. in the room.
so comfy and so nice, and I use them all the time. And yeah, so yeah, that's it.
I hope you have a nice day.
Hope everyone has a good evening. Been nice to talk to you all. I know it was a bit rambly and a bit.
Bye.
That's crazy. So good.
Crazy.
Good night. Thanks very much.
Bye, guys. Do it tomorrow.